Hello, my name is Besart. I am from Albania, and this is my slavery nightmare. It started about 3 years ago. I had made my way from Albania to Munich to look for work. In Albania we had no money to buy food. I was stranded. I did not have the papers I needed to work there. One day I got a phone call. It was my brother. He said, "Come to England and I will find you work." I got there after jumping in the back of a lorry. When I arrived, my brother was no help and work was hard to find. I ended up spending a lot of time in an Albanian coffee shop, and that is when I met Brahim. Brahim said he can help me make money. I just have to come and work on a house he had recently bought. Of course, I said yes. So I made the journey with Brahim and another person who will be working with me. Meriton, he was called. On my first day I realised this is not right. It was a strange house, and when we got inside there was cannabis plants everywhere. The thought of the smell and the heat of the house to this day makes me feel sick. Brahim said, "This is your home now." Me and Meriton looked at each other confused. He said, "You will look after the plants, make sure they are taken care of and grow. If you do not do this, I know where your family live." But I tried to say this was a bad idea, but he hit me around the face. He said, "You will do as I tell you, and I will make sure of that. Don't you worry." I felt like I was in a nightmare. It was torture. He took all our belongings, beat us physically and emotionally. We could go days without food. I became skinny and ill. The hours we were working, well, we never stopped, and the heat of the house was impossible to live with. I thought, how will this ever stop? The doors were locked so tight we were trapped, and they made us write to our family every week and tell them how amazing the job was. Then they would send the family some money to make it look like we were working. But we did not see any money. I did not get a penny. Then one day we hear a banging on the door. Boom, boom. And then a big bang and shouting. They shouted, "Police, police." They came upstairs and me and Meriton showed our hands. They asked us a few questions and got us out of the building. It was amazing. The sunlight was blinding, but the feeling of fresh air when we got out of the house was incredible. After this there was a court case and it was stressful. I could have applied to stay in the UK, but I just wanted to go home to be with my family.